Hi, this is JD again from San Antonio, Texas, House of Abundance. I wanted to talk to you today about storms. You know, storms, there are different kinds of storms in one's life. There are storms, if you look at it in the analogy of the storm out there in the weather, the storms that come with a lot of wind and little rain. Then there are storms that come with more wind, more rain, or no wind at all. And then there are those that comes with hail, with the wind, everything happens at the same time. I call those ones perfect storms. Now, no matter where you are in life right now, especially with COVID-19 and all that comes with it, there are different storms in people's lives right now. And the thing about it is storms will come, whether it's COVID-19 or something else. There will always be a storm because there is a Bible passage that says in Ecclesiastes 3:1, there's a time for everything. There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. So whether you like it or not, whether you've been good or you've been bad, whether you've been a wonderful father, a wonderful husband, great aunt, great son, whatever it is, as long as you are a human being, you know the storm will come. Now, if people have been lying to you that once you become a Christian, there are no storms, no. That is a lie. Storms will come, but the good thing is that no matter how bad the storm is, no matter how crazy it gets, there is one that can take you right through it. And his name is still Jesus Christ. Now, I want to talk to you this coming Sunday about you surviving the storms. There are things you need to know about the storm that will save your life. There are things you need to do while you are going through that storm that if you don't do it, it makes it even more brutal. It makes it even more aggressive. And there are things that you need to be able to think, a way in which your mind must operate when these things begin to happen. I just come to tell you this: no matter how the storm is, it's like a night. The darkest night, the craziest of nights, morning will come. That is just the truth. Look, let me tell you this. I know, like my name is JD Adeliji. I know that this season will end. I know that this season will end. But then the question is this: when the season ends, did you end with it? How are you once you get through this? There's so many people right now going through mental torture. They're thinking of things, of bridges that have collapsed because of the storm. They think of the water that has gone over the bridge. There's no passageway about the bridge. The only problem is they're not by the bridge yet. It's all here. All here. And they're taking tongues, they're having sleepless nights. Why? Because they are listening too much to some people who tell them this is how it's going to be. Who are people? Who are they when God has not spoken? Look, I want to assure you this. Just join me Sunday, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Just go Facebook online, Facebook House of Abundance. I'm going to talk about it, and believe me, I know some things about storms because I have been in some. But I tell you this: if you're in a plane and the plane is going through a turbulence because there's a storm, people will say, well, just speak to the storm, just go through it, just do this. There are things you can do while you go through it. The stewardess will be telling you things to do. The captain will be telling you what to do. Why? Because they understand what it takes to be safe while you go through that storm. But then there is he who, when he was in a storm, no matter what was going on, he was fast asleep. Why? There was an assurance of who had the storm in his hands. There was an assurance of who he was to that person. And so when he was finally woken up by those who have panicked, those who have been worried, sick about the storm, he walked out and looked at the storm, and he just spoke to the storm. Peace be still. Peace be still. There are things you must know about your storm. I can tell you this. The storm cannot kill you. The storm cannot override you. You see, a boat cannot capsize until water gets inside.